All right, let me show you guys how you counter build with Genji in Stadium. There's a lot of cool builds you can go, but I like to make my build based on what the enemies are playing first of all, and then what they're also building. All right, so you see the enemies, they're running Orisa, Cass, Genji, Kiri, Lucio. Now it's a bit weird. I don't think shurikens are going to get in a lot of value because it'd be hard to hit shurikens on these guys. So I think I'm going to go more of an AP build. I think I'm going to start with Laceration. Usually for AP builds, you go Worm's Maw to stack it. But I think I'd rather just like dash around kind of thing. Dash and like avoid damage. Or avoid damage while still, to do some. And my usual starting build is like I go 5% weapon power, ability power, and then Siphon Gloves for healing. Because we're going AP build, I'm gonna go third person. It makes peeking and dashing a lot easier. Usually, if I'm going the weapon damage build, I'll play in first person because you gotta be a bit more accurate with the shurikens. But because the shurikens aren't the biggest deal for our build here, we don't really have to worry about them. We're looking more for our peaks on our angles. Like here, we're looking for a dash or C. Okay, thank you, mate, for doing that to me. I really appreciated that. I'm gonna peel back. Destroys my dash and kind of threw me off. Oh, low. There we go. Okay, well, my two got rolled while I was fighting the Genji. Oh, it's a little thing. So this perk that the Kiri has, or is it? This perk that this Kiri has, where you get the clone, it gives you a dash reset, so that's even better for us. We're gonna be looking to kill the clone, at least for the dash reset. And the more damage we do, the more money we get per round. So that's our main goal for what's happening here. Hide from the Deadeye. A little spooky. Try to get to the Lucio if we can. Nice. This is the dash reset. We hit the Kiri here. She cleanses it. I whiffed. They get the bongo though. Oh, I didn't hit her. I ran out of shortcuts reloading. Okay, we gotta kill this Genji now. There we go. All right, we have our blade next fight. So the blade doesn't scale with AP for some reason, even though that the Genji or the Reaper Death Blossom skills with ability power. It's weird that the Genji blade doesn't. More AD, so our build isn't gonna be too focused on blading. It's literally just dashing. I'm mainly gonna use my blade for a dash reset. I feel like I'd probably use it here now actually. Well, we can probably use it to kill this Kiri. Then we'll just slice up this Orisa while she's in gold, even though probably kind of a waste of a bit of damage there, but we're fine. Nice, we get healed. See if we can get this Kiri. Pops her cleanse. They beat. That's okay. We move back a wee bit. The Orisa pops her button and it's gonna kill me. Rip. We should have this round? Question mark? They have a lever.
We did.
Yeah, we'll rip. The Genji left, man.
A few moments later.
Oh, I came back. Okay. So I just bought items, Rip. But the items I basically bought are a little bit more cooldown reduction and movement speed during deflect to help us get us into position, and then a bit more ability power. We get the reset on the Orisa. So now we just insta-kill that guy. We're gonna hit the point. It cleanses it, that's fine. I just want to hold point here and wait for my team to come by. Oh, I think Lucio's still around. The Kiri TP's in and scissors. I'm looking for this Kiri Lucio. I thought they're still behind. Yeah, see? We get 2 for 1. Let's go. 2-1. See, it's all just dash resets. That's all this build is. That's a 5k. Let's go. There we go. Moving in with Blade. Kill the clone for the reset. The dashes, nice. I didn't deflect that beat, unlucky. Or the boop. It's okay, they don't touch anyways. Let's go. Good round 2. Alright, so this is before I pick my power, I always look at the enemy team build. So we see that the Iris is going for big weapon power. The cast is also going for big weapon power. And the deflect, the Genji's going also kind of weapon power. He's going more for blade stuff. So you see they have a lot of weapon power stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to survivability and then take the Crusader's hydraulics. So it'll just make it so we take less weapon damage. I think it's also good for us to maybe get vitality. Just kind of all in on our survivability for this round. I could sell these two items and get like the wider dash, but it's not as big of a power spike just yet for us. I'm looking to replace the power playbook item here with this one after, but our damage now is pretty solid anyways. So if we just live longer and take less damage, we'll have more dashes and farm more money just during the game in general. So we can do a bit of peeking main because we want to fight them while they're clustered to get big ability power. See, like, here's a good dash. We get 14% overall charge off of that one. Another big dash. See, this is all that it is. Guy has beat already. It's kind of bananas. Hit the carry there. I want to duck down for this health back. See, like, our survivability is a lot higher just in general. Aye, and there's us. It's okay. Okay. The cast kills his own. Oh my god, big play. The cast kills his own carry there. I'm gonna look to like sneak in behind. Nice. Get the Lucio with that too. Get all of them. Let's go. Big play. I am gonna look for this angle. I'm gonna bleed that guy. Just kind of dip away from him, to be honest. Try the health back from lower. I'm gonna look for a point. I'm gonna look to hold it here for as long as we can. Not too long. Okay, got beat. We just kind of lost in the ult economy here. It's okay. Alright, they might have gotten this round, but it's okay. We'll get them in the next one. Alright, so this is a power round. This is round 3, right? Oh, wait. Did we already pick the power? Am I tripping? Oh, I just didn't pick my power last time. Oh, I'm a bing bong. Okay, well, we're going to take this one so we get our switch rate up a bit more often. Oops. That's kind of bad. Alright, well, we'll get this item now. I just totally forgot to buy the power last round. I think the Genji kind of peeking weird. I'm gonna look for a big dash here. Get the Kiriko with that. Get their cast too. Okay, we can in the meantime we can look at their builds too. See, these guys like they're all ending on a lot of like only the Lucia has ability power. Or I'm kind of covering it, but trust me, he's like 80% ability power. Like he's looking for big boops. So we just need to look to deflect their boops here. Just not get booped by Genji. And they're a bit split. It's a bit weird. Bongo needs to go. Trying to get this Kiriko here. I'm gonna take a bit of an off angle. Kill this Lucio. Oh, she grabbed the health back and flies out. What the? Yeah, at least we get res. Let's go. That guy's a bit tanky. They somehow managed to touch. I think the Genji did. And he insta-dies. I think I'm also going to be looking for a blade play. What the? That's fine. We just keep him out. Nice. Guys are big yap in chat. Now, Warp Small is not bad this time because we're definitely landing a lot more shurikens. I don't really want these deflect ones. We could go for a defensive one, but I think I have a lot of defense in my kit already. Well, worst case scenario, I could sell this one, get this power, and replace it more so. Then we can all into damage. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pick the defensive power, sell my defense item, sell this item. We'll get big damage here. And then I'll also get the cooldown and damage reduction here. So now we're 55% AP. Oh wait, I can actually sell this. No, that's not it. Maybe if I do this, this might be a bit much though, and then I can get another AP item and get 80. That's pretty good. Now we're like all inning on damage and hoping that this power gives us the over health for the dash. Like that's our goal now. You can see the powers that they've taken. They used to have a lot of like big AD builds, so not too worried about that. We're fine. Looking for a big dash here, and now. Then we get our dash again. Hit the Lucio. I wanted to reset on him. I'm probably gonna die here. Unless my team save me. Okay, here comes the Orisa ult. Be back out of that. Okay, we're gonna hide because we have no cooldowns just yet. I can look to challenge his Kaz, but he has the bongo still, so he probably still wins that. Kill their Genji. Killing or kill it. Get the Kaz too. Now we just clean up this Orisa. There we go. We're looking for this Kaz. Nice, he gets himself because he keeps shooting. We're gonna look to wait out this beat as long as possible. Now we're gonna look for this carry. Could just take the bot and leave, to be honest. I feel like it's not a bad idea. Now I'm gonna fight this Kaz. Even if I die, it's not a big deal. As long as they hold the bot here. Now they have no ult, so we just press Q and we win, hopefully. Kill him with his own ability. Get the deflect. Get the reset on the clone. Stuck fighting the Orisa now. That should be it. Kill that guy. Kill this one too. And that's game. So that's a good example of like why picking an AP build here would be good. Like it's mainly just the like what they're doing and like what I think I can do. Like you notice that their Genji tried to force his deflect build, but we're playing Mei, Juno, Mercy, Diva, Genji. Like what is he gonna deflect? Nothing, right? But compared to me, like they just give me a lot of agency to dash, especially with the Kiriko picking the clone. That really helped a lot, but it just allows me to kind of pop off with my build. So hopefully the next game you see here is a good AD build, or a good time where like an AD build works well.
Oh my god, what is that?
As you can see, I've swapped skins so that you know it's a different game compared to the last one. So they're running Rhine, right? They're running Rhine Soldier, Genji, Juno, and Murky. But I actually think that like an AD kind of build, so weapon damage. Sorry, I'm used to League of Legends. A weapon damage kind of build would be nice, and something help us close the distance and confirm the elim. So I think I'm gonna start with Hashimoto's Bane, and then I'm gonna go to Iaido Strike, Dragon's Breath. I think that's what I want. Or I could start Iaido Strike. So like it wouldn't be bad to farm that on Rhine early. Perma deflect the Rhine and get Blade. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go for that kind of build. For this one, I'm going to go for a bit of more damage power. I don't really want this one. No, that's not true. I'll just go my classic 10 ability power, 10 weapon power, or 5 weapon power, and then melee heals. Because it'll make the blade heal us a little bit too on the deflect. I'm gonna look to deflect the fire strike or that rocket. This guy's running amp matrix. We get a big blade, launch on 2. Their Genji dashes our backline, so I'm gonna finish him out. I'm gonna look to guard it. I'm also gonna just slash up this Juno. Miss my dash on this guy. Reload 1,000 bullets or shurikens and try to catch this Mercy. Yoink! I should have taken it. We can't have Mercy in this mode. I just gotta wait for this next percentage. I'm sure we just pop all our Qs and win, right? Especially if we play up a smidge. Like if the Orisa tries to pull them with ult here. Yeah. Okay. As you see, we get a little bit of money for damage and elim, so gotta do a bit more. We did get 10k now, so we're okay. Okay, so we can sell all of our items and buy a single 10k item, but I don't think that's good at all. I don't think that's the way to go in this mode. What we're gonna do is we're gonna peep what the enemies are building. This guy's getting chain guns, so he's doing weapon damage. The Ryan is trying to amplify him, and of course the Juno is doing torpedoes. Like every Juno player does that. Mercy's probably going a bit of tank, maybe gun build. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna invest in some more weapon power, just like straight up. I think I'm just gonna go for these two. I'm gonna go for a little bit of lifesteal. That means sustaining these fights. Will that even matter? And I guess a soldier it will. It'll help me against the Juno. But we go for a bit of weapon power, a bit of life leech as well, or life steal. I can't really do damage past the Rhine shield, but like now, like we can go in, slash this guy, get the limb, slash everyone, dash, grab as much damage as we can, move back out. Yo, those two, let's go. This is a big sleep for my Ana. Remember, it's very important you confirm the limbs because those give you the most money. Relieve. And then, you know, doing damage in general also give you as much money, so do what you will with that kind of info. Like, that guy's over peaking. So am I. And now my team's over peaking. Swing! Poor Orisa. I can't help this on us, so I'm gonna back out here. I wanna get these two. Okay, now I just wanna get this one. Okay, well, a valiant effort, I'd say, if you ask me. I don't know what's happening. It was an attempt, okay? It would have been big reward if I got it. So all of these guys are gonna press their buttons. Yeah, we might win one fight. I'm definitely hitting things right now. This guy's gonna kill my Ana. Fine. Okay, now this is One Eye Blade. Hello? Here we go. There we go. See? We use our blade to clean up because it's a lot easier than using the Assault, and we know that our Soldier Visor is not going to gain any value. Use my wrist on card because she has ult. We need to push quite a bit here. That's a good limb. She's probably going to res that, which wastes her Valve now. You need to trust that my wrist is going to be on cart. Where's my wrist hold? Here it comes. There we go. Nice. So we just dash in. If I had deflect up, I would have slashed it at the same time, but just like that, we close it around. Pretty good job from my team there. Nice, good round. Okay, we got quite a bit of money this time. So now we can upgrade our damage quite a lot. So we still didn't farm a lot of blade because that's not really what we're going for. Even though I'm gonna go for the Dragon's Breath on this one, I could also go for a Hidden Blade and that'd be our sustain. But I think I want that for round 5 instead, because there's not like an insane amount of damage right now that we need to like overheal. So I'm going to go for Dragon's Breath to maintain our momentum in terms of damage. Then we're gonna look at buying some more damage too, because we're doing pretty good, I think.
2, 1, go!
He just double torpedoes us. Just gonna insta-res him here. Oh, he slashes me. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought he slashed the Lucio. Maybe it's a not around kind of moment. She's teabagging. What the? If you're playing AP Juno, you do not deserve to teabag other players. Like doing no damage because he's getting super healed.
Hi, Winton, and everyone will get for high.
Hi, Robert. Yo, let's focus here. Give me one moment. I'm gonna have to use his blade. I'm trying not to. You know what? That's okay. We go again. Okay, let's think about what we struggle with there. I think I took a bit too much damage. And because you're going a lot of weapon damage, I think it's time for us to start building a few defense items. 15% ultimate cost reduction. Convert 100 health into armor using Dragon Blade. Heals your armor fully. I feel like that's not bad. I think I want to do that. It's going to get 100 HP as armor now. And I think I also want to buy Crusader Hydraulics. So I'm going to sell the lifesteal item. Go for that. So now we have 3 defense items and 3 damage items. We have point control now. Got the Mercy out of that. I'm going to try and get the Juno 2. Get that guy. There we go. Swing. Let's see. Getting a spam call mid-match is kind of throwing me off. Oh my god, what a play. Huh? Damn. The ult with the deflect blade actually obliterated them. And that's gonna be the round. I didn't even have to use my ult. This is a big play. The big pull for my Ursa. Alright, this is the final round. Let's see. Let's think about what our last power is gonna be. Heal for 60% of the damage it prevents. Because we deflect first, we don't really want Forge Under Fire. So we're not gonna use this one because we're deflecting first a lot of these fights. So I think I'm gonna go for Hidden Blade. So I'll give us a bit more sustain. And now we're gonna look for our last damage item. So I'm gonna sell this one, and we can buy the I think I might just take Eye of the Spider. It's a lot more weapon damage for us, and it says deal 10% increased damage. So that applies to both of our dash, both our dash and our blade damage. So everything does 10% more. They have 30% or less health, and it's just huge weapon damage, which affects our blade a lot, and it affects our shurikens a lot. So, which should be pretty good. Got her. No, I dashed into the fire strike. Maybe if I had the dash ability to deflect, I would have lived. I mean, I definitely would have, but that's okay. Anti. Grab him, get out, wait for Ana to heal us. Thank you, Ana. Oh, that guy beams me down instantly. Sure. Hello. Damn. That's okay. You know what? More rounds just means you get to see the end game. That's right. Big gaming time. I think our damage is pretty solid now. So let's just think about how we can do better against their team. So let's look at what their builds are. Still a lot of weapon power from the soldier guy. The Rhine has a lot of EP damage. So that means his charge and his fire strikes are going to do a lot. So let's look at buying ourselves a defensive item against ability damage. So there is an item that stops you from taking damage. Yes, Divine Intervention. When you take 100 or more damage, okay, let me grab it. Will this be enough? Yes, it will. Nice. When you take 100 or more than 100 damage at once, restore 50% of the damage taken and start regenerating your shields. So once we get bursted by a Juno torpedo, it'll insta heal us, which is pretty good. You're gonna also look at getting something like, let's see. I mean, however you pronounce this one could also be good, but 15% health. We don't have a lot of health, so it's not too bad. Another thing is having the shields over the armor means that we get that 10% weapon damage passive a lot longer because our armor is below the shield HP. I was kind of predicting a fire strike from him. See, Interlucio, man. Interlucio. Gets on limb. Thank you, Ursa. We need to defend this res. Oh, I didn't get her. I can't clean her up, man. Oh, yeah. Damn. Lucio keeps dying first. We need him. But it's okay. It's okay. We gotta focus on what we can do, not tilt. Okay, well, he just slams me on my head and I can't touch, so. Wanted 4 powers? Let's get 4 powers. Okay, I don't think any of these will help. Critical hits and Swift Strike grant over health. That one might be okay. I feel like that's our best option, the Hanamura healing. Forge Under Fire is okay. Heal for 60% of the damage it prevents. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take Fortune Under Fire. And now we need to go here. I wanted to buy prevent 15% incoming damage. Instead, take that preventive damage. No. Take reduction. Do I have enough for this? I think if I sell a bit of damage, we can get a little bit more living. I think this is the best that I got. Our damage is really good, but we're just getting kind of blown up. Especially because we don't have this Lucio alive half these rounds, but it's okay. We can't be worrying about him. Like, we're gonna... Now that we realize he's bad, we just have to kind of do a bit better than him. Carry the weight that he's dropping behind. Now that I'm tanking, I can be living in their backline a bit longer, but I do need my team to take this space. This guy took that charge. Yo, what the? Is this guy good? Oh my god, why does everyone want me this game? Got her. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna look for this Juno now. Got that guy. A little bit of revenge. Nice. We just keep them here, and that's the game. Nice. GG's. See, being tanky in the end let me live in their backline a lot longer. Anyways, it's a good AD build. Like that's kind of like my thought process for why I went deflect there. You know, like I think investing in deflect and defense on this in this game in particular was really good. Yeah, a lot of counter building, huh? Like that's how I feel like you play this game. I feel like forcing builds every game is just gonna result in some misery. Cause just like if you go for a wound build on Junker Queen, for example, what are you gonna do if they have Zarya and Kiriko? You know, it's just not gonna work. So same with a lot of Genji builds. Like if you're facing a bunch of lasers and you're going into deflect the blade, like it's just meh, you know. Go for a long range build, go for an AP build. A lot of different things you can do. Pick the games where you try out good builds against the heroes that you're facing. That's the best tip that I can give you. Wait.